everyone, Scotty Collier, West Ham Fan TV. Welcome to the big match preview. Today I'm looking ahead to Monday night's 8 PM kickoff against Chelsea, where we are looking to make it back-to-back wins at Stamford Bridge. It's for the first time since 1996. Decent result last time out, considering we went 1-0 down in the first half. A very much game of two halves, let's be honest, against Palace. First half we wasn't at the races whatsoever. Second half, come out stronger. Good tactical change by Moyes, bringing on Lanzini, who needed a performance in my opinion, and we got that performance. You know, he grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck. He wanted the ball constantly, you know, and he was a danger. And what a goal for Sebastian Haller to go and get. Disappointing in a way with a sending off that we didn't go on to get all 3 points. But as we've seen in the past, sometimes sending offs make teams more robust and harder to break down. And Palace, they are well organised, they are well drilled. You know, and they just made it really, really difficult for us, and they didn't offer anything on the counter, so it left no real gaps for us to get in and around. So, you know, disappointing in a way not to come away with 3 points in that one, but a decent point, let's be honest. As I said, Chelsea, different kettle of fish. They've had a alright start to the season as their standards, you know, the standards that they set themselves. They are coming into this game off the back of 2 straight defeats, which does have me a little bit worried. They don't lose 3 on the spin that often. Yeah, I would have probably been a bit more confident if they got something out of the Wolves game last time out. But, you know, they're probably going to be a bit of a wounded animal. And as I said, they've got some top quality players that will cause us a lot of problems. But, as we've seen in the past, going up against these bigger teams, you know, the top 6 sides, we have upped our game and put in a decent shift. That is something we're going to have to do again on Monday night. Chelsea... obviously going to be looking, Chelsea will be looking to get revenge on last season when we did the double over them, winning 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have only lost one of their last 38 Premier League fixtures at Stamford Bridge when they have scored a goal in the game. You know, that's some decent record. You know, stats obviously stacked against us on that one, and also David Moyes has yet to see league victory at Stamford Bridge with any of the teams he's managed, so it's a little bit worrying going into this one. Injury wise, Balbuena, Moyes has come out and said Balbuena may be fit for this one. We're going to have to assess him closer to the time. Antonio's are back full training, but this game may be a bit too soon for him. Obviously players like Creswell and Jarrod Bowen have got slight little knocks, but fingers crossed should be available. You know, it's going to be a tough dilemma, Moyes. We've got some interesting fixtures coming up. This is probably the toughest one at the moment. And we've got to start seeing a bit of a squad rotation. But I just think get this one out of the way. And then, as I said on Friday Night Pint, you know, look to the Brighton, Southampton games, them sort of fixtures to start rotating the sides and bringing players in. You know, at the moment, I think for this one, we need to go with our strongest 11. Chelsea probably will be at full strength going into this game. You know, they've got a couple of knocks on players who are slight doubts, but they're expected to return. So, as I said, it's going to be very tough. They've got some decent players. Pulisic is probably, for me, their best player. He's back now from injury. Very exciting talent. Someone we need to be wary of. Another player we need to be very careful of is Olivier Giroud. Decent scoring record against us. I know he played last time when we beat him last season 1-0, but he's one of these players who's got a good record against us, so we need to make sure that we deal with him accordingly. But it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a good game. You know, London derby always is a top game against Chelsea, you know, so fingers crossed we can go and get to the win for this one. I did turn around and say on Friday Night Pint I fancy us for a 3-2 win, so I hope that comes true. But yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But, you know, win this one, we go above Chelsea. I do think we can probably push all the way out to 5th, depending on how results go over the course of the weekend. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. We will be filming fan cams. There'll be a watch along, fan cam straight after the game, and then we will be doing a post-match pint. So make sure you check out all of that. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Click the bell notification so you need to see when a new video goes up. If you want to join our Patreon, there's a link in the description down below. Any merchandise as well. I think you're a bit late to get it before Christmas, but if you fancy a few new pieces in the new year, you know, check out the link in the description below for that one as well. Thank you very much for watching. One thing left to say, come on you irons.